Hello and welcome to this video on rule searches within the Snort 3 intrusion policy. Today I just have a real short video for you, a couple minutes long. It's going to go over the search feature within the intrusion policy for Snort 3. So here I am, I'm editing a intrusion policy, and we've got the search bar right in the middle. So this search bar can be used to slice and dice the rules, to look for the rules you want to find. If you want to check for the rule states, maybe look at the rule, or maybe set those rule states and able to disable some rules within your policy. It's a search bar that allows you to freeform search every field within the rule. Now there are a couple ways to do that. You can type the search in, which we'll go over in a second. There are also some preset filters here at the bottom. And you can see those preset filters are links you can click on which will search on those rules. They also tell you how many results you're going to get. So in this case it says there's 467 alert rules. If I click on that, it's going to go ahead and paste that action equals alert into the search, and it'll return just those 467 rules. The rest of the searches there are pretty self-explanatory, and they do give you the number of results you'll return when you click on one of the links. Now in the search bar itself, it says you can search by CVE, SID, reference info, rule message. You can really search for basically anything that's in the rule. So if I click the search bar, it'll give you some help here as to what you might want to type in there. And it talks about the actions, for instance. You can look for disabled rules, custom rules. You can look by the generator ID or security ID, that's a GID, SID. You can filter by CVE, you can filter by comment. If you click on one of these gray boxes, it will paste that into the rule search. And that could be useful for some. In this case, CVE1 isn't going to be very helpful as a search, but it does let you know that to search for CVE, you would type CVE colon and then the CVE number. So if I want to look for a particular CVE, for instance, I could type CVE colon and the CVE number. So when I type that in, it's going to constrain the search to just those CVEs, and there's a couple rules here. Looks like they're written for that one CVE, and you can expand the rule and look inside it, and there it is, the CVE is within the rule. Now if your search criteria is specific enough, you don't have to actually type that in the CVE part. So for instance, if I know that my CVE is a specific enough number that I know there's not going to be any other rules that have that text anywhere in the rule, I can type just that number in as well. So I didn't put CVE in that case because I'm pretty sure that there's nothing else in the rule set that has those specific numbers in them. And sure enough, I get the same two rules. So if you don't feel like remembering, or you don't remember what the keyword exactly was, you can just type the specific string in and it'll find it. Now, the nice thing I like about Snort 3 is it'll actually search the rule keywords as well. So in Snort 2 you couldn't do this, but in Snort 3, if you want to search for maybe all the rules that have the file data keyword, you can type that keyword into the search. And since this is a full text search of all the fields in the rule, you'll find that as well. Last thing I want to mention here is the advanced filters. So the advanced filters is a little link underneath the search bar there. If I click that, you can see we have a couple more filters show up here. We have, starting from the bottom, Microsoft vulnerabilities. So this might be helpful if you want to look for some old rules. Microsoft stopped doing that in 2017. So these are going to be older rules if you want to search for those. But that's something we threw back in there that was also present in the Snort 2 version. You can also search for classifications. Again, those are built into the rule. That's the class type keyword. So if you're looking for specific classifications of rules. But also something really handy here is you can look for new rules. So look for new rules by LSP. So similar to what we have for SRUs in Snort 2, LSP is a lightweight security package for Snort 3. So if I want to look for just new rules from a certain LSP, for instance, I can click that drop down. It'll give me all the LSPs that have been installed in this FMC. And this is, of course, a new version, so there's not too many LSPs yet, but I have one from May 12th. So if I want to see the new rules in May 12th, I can click that LSP, make sure new is checked, unchecked, changed, and then search for that. And that will give me all the rules that were newly released and as of that LSP. So that's pretty handy. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on searching within the Snort 3 intrusion policy. As always, thanks for watching and happy snorting.